Getting on well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on your time zone, it's a great pleasure to welcome you to this edition of the Political Rumbles here in Call with TV. Trust you're getting on well as the year winds up. Of course, to resume another calendar year, I am trusting that God will continue to keep us safe and secured, regardless of wherever we might be residing across the nations of the earth. You're watching me from Europe, America, Australia, of course, Africa, Asia continents. I welcome you to this interesting moment here. And I want you to approach this program with an open mind. This is called Web TV. Call TV remains one of the most interesting content creation and informative and entertaining uh, channel that is designed, of course, to express unbiased realities uh, in a unique system and, of course, the world at large. We are here to discuss issues of importance, issues of great concern that borders on existence and, of course, continuity of human race. And today we are to discuss another very important one, the statement by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, the renowned personality, Massacre Nnamdi Kanu. What he said, I will destroy Nigeria with the truth, not with the barrels of gun, not with magazines, not with bomb shells and, of course, machine guns. He said, I will destroy Nigeria with the truth, and I will destroy Nigeria in their own courts. These things have come to pass, and we are going to have a review of that statement and the gravity of such assertion by a man who believed in a cause, of course, of emancipation of his people. And he have expressed this without any uh, biasness, without any, of course, prejudice. And he have maintained his composure. The tenacity of his assertion remain a phenomenon which defies every odds about the personality of an average Igbo man. When the determination is strong, nothing can deter it. And of course, in pursuance of his beliefs, which is recognized by the United Nations Charter on People's Rights and the fundamental rights of humans, he have expressed that. What are his concerns? That Nigeria is a country that has no respect for the rule of law, that has little or no respect for human sanctity, dignity of man, and sanctity of human life. This is what we are going to discuss today. Is that the reality of our time? Is that what is playing out? You can see of yesterday we said that about the death massacre in the Plateau, which is predominantly Christian communities. Over 20 communities was raided in the eve of the Xmas, and of course the Xmas day and beyond. That is quite unfortunate that this massacre and this desert out taking the lives of innocent citizens in their various homes, and they met their waterlogged, which is very unfortunate. Where is the state? Where is the instrument of the state? Where is the security operatives? And all these things are happening unchecked. Why should humanity be subjected and brought to such lowest ebb? That raises concern. Is it the one Nigeria? What makes such one? When a particular people have the right and the effort to the God to take other people's lives without any recourse. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, such people might not be brought to book. Nobody can fish them out. Nobody can bring them to, of course, to face the law of prosecution for such dastard acts that have been perpetrated. Who are the sponsors of these people? What are their motives and what are their modus operandi? Why is this sustained hostility? Why has this not, of course, been curbed by the security operatives. We are here to discuss here. With me is one of the analysts, regular analysts, MC Grammar. MC Grammar, you're welcome. Good
All
morning.
right. Good morning, everybody. I want to greet Nigerians and diasporas. I want to greet Nigeria anywhere you're watching me from. I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Of course, Christmas has gone, and we're looking forward to New Year. And so I want to say, let me say, a Merry Happy New Year in advance. And I want to say this to all the lovers of web TV watching this program live every minute, because I hear your comment often, and most of you do send messages to me. Then I want to say this: I want you all to continue to watch web TV. Make sure
Call Wave TV.
call web TV. Make sure that you introduce it to your friend. This is what we call web TV. Please introduce it to your friends. Let them watch it all the time. This is where we speak the happenings, what is happening in Nigeria. This is where we tell them the truth. This is where we explain what happens in our country, and they need to be known. So this place is a place whereby you get informations. So if you are not informed, you are never informed. That's just it. All right. This morning we're about to go straight to the topic of
Yes,
the day.
Massacre Nnamdi Kanu said he's going to destroy Nigeria with the truth. And the truth keep on staring at us. What he
Right.
represents, his values, his argument about the existence of Nigeria, how Nigeria appears to be a lawless state without any regard for the rule of law. And that has been proven, of course, in Nigerian appellate courts after a court ruling or judgment in his favor that he should be compensated and released and will not stand any trial. But what played out shows, of course, to the contrary, to affirm his former positions about Nigerian of a state. And the massacre of Christian communities, predominantly Christian communities in Jos, over 20 communities were overrun by these dastard militias.
Okay. Let me just. Oh, I remember. Daniel Akintunde, you said you want to see my face. All right. That's no problem. This is Instagram face. So you're now seeing my face live. I remember you told me in your chat that next time I should try to put on my cap. You want to see my face. All right. No problem. This is my face. All right. Just like I'm saying, number one thing is that I'm a great supporter of Nnamdi Kanu. A great. When I mean a great supporter, I mean a great supporter, because everything Nnamdi Kanu represents is nothing but the truth. But it's just that Nigeria is not a place whereby you come to tell them the truth. They always like it when you lie to them. If you look at everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, it's happening live and direct. And you know one thing I tell people: when you are a truthful person, nobody wants you to exist. They think, let me tell you, let me tell you one Nnamdi Kanu. It is somehow shocking and surprising to even the likes of Nigerian government. They would have eliminated Nnamdi Kanu. But they saw that Nnamdi Kanu is not somebody they could eliminate so easily. So they saw that the Igbos are solely behind him. So that's why eliminating Nnamdi Kanu looks a little bit difficult for them. So that's why they are still making him to be alive. But I want to say this: Nnamdi Kanu has done this thing of saying that and this happening in Nigeria. Honestly, I used to say something. Nnamdi Kanu said it during his time. Nigeria is a zoo country. And that's the truth. Nigeria is a zoo country, because if you look around what is happening in Nigeria, you and I will believe that Nigeria is a zoo country. Let me tell you, these are Nigerians that somebody is suffering. Your president is not working. What do you expect? I expected all Nigerians to trip out, go to the street, and protest. We don't want Tinubu again. Let us do mass protests. We don't want him as a president, but now everybody is sitting down at home. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that. Let me go straight to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because that is what I am here to discuss today. Now, if you look at Nnamdi Kanu, yes, he's just saying things based on what he saw, on what
Yes,
he
in
sees
the
in Nigeria.
areas of security, in the
Yes,
areas of the rule of law,
yes,
and of course, the value for human lives.
yeah. Nigerians have this thing about that. They don't value human lives. That's the truth. Nigeria is not a place they value human lives. You see, the truth, you know why they don't value human lives? Let me tell you why. Because each time I say it, so many people want to talk rubbish. The reason is because all our millionaires, virtual of them, are cultists. And these people use human sacrifice. And these same people are the people that will rule us tomorrow. So that's why. You imagine if that same person gets to power, then how do you value human being? That's the truth. They will not violate. That's the reason why it looks as if Nigeria is not valuing human lives. When you are dead, they've
Not
forgotten.
all the millionaires. A point of correction,
Let me
because
tell you, when I say millionaires, I want
you
people
don't
to
generalize
no,
issues.
I want people to correct my statement. When I say millionaires, I mean 95% of millionaires. I'm not counting 5%. You don't expect me to say 95%. No, I'm saying millionaires because already majority supersedes the minority. You understand me? So that's why I said millionaires. So you look at 95% of them, they are all cultists. And so this time around, they get to power. Are they the one you will say, I need 5 lives that they will not waste? They will
Now,
come up with that 5
does
lives.
that affect? How does that affect the massacre in Plateau State? Because this has been a recurring decimal, and you have a sitting governor who happens to be the chief security of the state. What measures have they put in place to foster this further occurrence? I mean, people dying like even chickens in this
Okay.
Christmas have not died like that.
If
I saw the video, very horrible, gory video involving children. Oh my God, children, innocent children were massacred. Children that were excited, waiting for Christmas Day to enjoy themselves, ended up being killed and butchered and massacred. What a horrible state, what a horrible society. What has come over us as a people?
okay,
What are we looking for? What are we fighting for?
okay, I want to
That
say
the lives
something.
of even children are not being valued.
I want to say something to that. You know, you as a person is touching you because probably you have human feelings in you. That's why you are
I can
reacting
imagine
this
how
way.
excited my children were on the 25th of December. Even the eve of December, they were so excited.
But can
Just
I
as
answer your question? Can I answer?
very
My
unfortunate.
answer to this question will flabbergast so many people. Christians are fools. No apology for saying it. I keep saying it every day. Christians in Nigeria are fools. Do you know Christians gave the Muslims the chance and the opportunity to be doing anyhow by killing us? The reason is because supposing when they started, when you kill Christian, Christian retaliates, there won't be this nonsense. But when you kill Christian, idiot will say leave it to God's hand. That's the problem. God will fight for you. Monsters will go home. Now, if you watch, over 100 and something were killed. Over 100 and something were killed because the Christians, we always say Jesus Christ preach love, Jesus Christ preach that, but they've forgotten Israel. Somebody touch Israel, ordinary 1,000 souls they killed, kidnap 1,000. Israel say on father, on mother. Israel is wiping and wiping and wiping them again. The same thing applicable to Nigerian Christians. They are fools. Nigerian Christians are fools. This Muslim community, they have done this. Why don't you attack back? To tell them you're not cowards. Attack back. To tell them you're not fools. Attack back. But they will not attack back. Now they will come preaching. Christ said we should take it easy. Christ said this thing.
Sorry, apart from Christian or religious, they have the right, inalienable right as humans to life. You see,
Let me tell you
apart
something.
from being a citizen, they have the right to life. So why should another person who also have equal right to life
Let me tell
take
you.
lives
Let
of
me
life
tell you.
of even children
Okay.
for that matter?
Okay, let me tell you. You are talking because you're a Christian. Your Bible teaches you this. But Muslim, they believe in violence. So there are two different things people don't understand. Muslims believe in violence. Muslims believe when you kill, you go to heaven.
So
If you are fighting for God.
I don't want to narrow it to Muslims because most of these people, these militias, might not even believe in Allah.
Wait.
They may not
See,
believe in Allah.
wait,
They may
wait.
not believe in the
Wait,
tenets of
I hate
Muhammad.
I hate Christian for that. Please,
You
call a
understand?
spade a spade. The people that carry this attack are Muslims. Please, this is the problem that have been facing Nigeria. When it happens, they say they may be there. Who are the violent type in this country? They're the Muslims.
Some
What are
people
you
say
telling me?
some people said it's
Are
Marauders.
they Babalawo people?
They said that it's Fulani militias.
Fulani
I have been in the
Are they
north.
Christian or Muslim?
Muslims are not too
Are
hostile
they
like
Christians
this.
or Muslims? What are you telling me? You are saying Fulani military. Are they Christians or Muslims?
Sometimes
Let's call
they
a
don't
spade a
profess
spade.
Islam.
Call a spade a spade. Muslims carry the attack. What are you saying? I don't know. It's only in this country. Anytime they discuss issue of Christianity, Christians will like to paint it. Call a spade a spade. Muslims carry the attack. Christians attack Muslims back. That is it. And until we do that, then they will be wise to know that we cannot try these Christians any longer. What are you preaching? Look at the case of Israel. Israel are carrying attacks and they are still carrying it. Why did they go and pray to God to say, show us, do we go to war? They do not wait for that. They started crash and bombing them. Now America is sending them warships. What does I explain to you? We see, let me tell you, everything has its own level. Israel believe in Christianity, but when it comes to physical thing, they take it to themselves. That's what I expect Nigeria to do.
They understand that defense, they have the right to
they killed 120 people. Let me tell you, I swear to God, if Christians can do meeting, 120 killed, and they now retaliate, go and kill 200 Muslims, I swear that will end this problem today in Nigeria. But because Christians are fond of lamenting, no action. Nigerian Christians are the worst set of Christians I've ever seen on earth. Go to the world, go and check how Christians behave. We have Christians in Germany, but you cannot just try to touch all those countries and they'll be looking at you. I don't know Christians. That's what I'm saying. Go to France, go to Italy. I don't know Christians, but go mistakenly, go and cross their rights. Tell me if they will remember whether they are Christians. They will attack you back. That's why I said Nigerian Christians are foolish.
The unfortunate thing is that
some
calm leaders or presidents in the north have been beheaded and nothing happened.
That is the truth. That's why I said that Christians in Nigeria, they are fools. Nigerian Christians are fools. All of them, including their pastors, they are fools. All of them. I don't care the GO you are a fool. In the likes of Adegboye, the rest, all of them, they are watching and they are seeing this happening in this country. They are fools.
No,
I said it. I'm Sigam said it.
No,
I am a listen. Let me tell you, wait. I insulted your president.
But what we are asking, which shouldn't be, of course, out of control. What do we do? How do we get here?
You cannot do anything. Why?
These are citizens.
These people have a religion. They believe in that. When you die fighting for God, you go to heaven. That's the problem. No, they say, listen, Muslims believe when you die fighting for God, you go to heaven. This is their belief. And there's some of them who want to carry out the attacks on the Christians, believing that when they die, they will go to heaven.
So the only way to go to heaven is to kill your fellow citizens,
because these are Christians
of the same country. You called one Nigeria. No, I want to know, is killing your fellow citizens, you profess to be one Nigeria, or you are coerced into one Nigeria?
I love that.
And this killing is happening every day. People are dying. These are families. These are two. What make me run mad is children. Even after killing their mother, they drag the baby behind the mother's back.
Okay.
To also kill the person, the baby, innocent baby.
Okay. Now let me tell you something.
Killed.
These are a bunch of illiterates. What are we talking about? The monsters, they are a bunch of illiterates. Why the Christians are literate? So it's two quite different things. Then you said, why are these people, why are they behaving this way? Because they are a bunch of illiterates.
No, I understand that some Muslims are well learned, and most of them don't subscribe to these barbaric tendencies.
90% of Muslims are illiterate.
Most of them don't subscribe to these dastard arts. In fact, let me tell you why I say that. Where I live with my people, my uncle in Kano State, you see, during the 1991 riots, it is a Muslim Buzu man, the one you call Buzu man, an old man that saved my life. You wouldn't have known who I am. You see, 1991 in Kano State. You see, we then live where it's called the Gwamaja. Gwamaja then, I think Gwamaja should be in, is it Dala local government or no? I think is it after Fege? Okay, after Fege local government. I love the comment somebody made now. You said that you people are just speaking English. We don't fight back. Thank you. That is the truth. That is what is wrong with Christians. We don't fight back. We love speaking English. When anything happens, we use English language and decorate and paint. I believe in action. Time has come for Christians to be active and not by speaking English again. That's exactly what I'm saying. Now, if you attack me, I will attack you. If you attack me, I will attack you. If it's going to lead to war, let it lead to war.
That is it. But because Christians in Nigeria are foolish, that is why these things are happening. Listen, there is a way you push something to. There's a way you push somebody to. You push him behind, and it gets to a place where you push him, the person turns his face and say no. That is exactly what I expect the Nigerian Christians to do. I used to say it. I'm not in the north, but if I'm in the north as a Christian, I will attack the Muslims to tell them that we are not cowards. If the Christians all over the world are showing Muslim nations that they are not cowards, then how much more Nigerians who cannot do it? Then what is that thing that's holding us back?
Now, sometimes the government will say, don't take laws into your hand. Where we are the security operatives, when these people raided over 20 communities, where are they?
They are the ones sponsoring them. And you don't get this thing. The government itself, you're saying, they are telling them, don't take laws into your hands, are the ones sponsoring these people again. They are the ones getting their ammunitions.
You take over people, you kill people and take over their community,
Yes,
and nothing happens. Nobody calls you to
tell
order.
you, they are the ones getting them ammunitions. Let me tell you something, Northerners. You guys are very lucky. I swear to God, I'm talking to you, Northerners. If I'm in the north and you are trying this thing, I'm a soldier man myself. Blood will shed, I will kill so many people. Because you don't think we are fools. Christians are not fools. I don't believe, my own Christian is not all these people that used to do baki. I don't believe in that. When you strike me, I will strike you. You scratch my back, I will scratch your back.
Now,
so that's it.
Now, with this level of killing, bitterness, I mean, people losing their life. You kill a mother and you are dragging the little boy behind her back to also kill the boy. What kind of bitterness? What kind of hatred? What kind of demonic, I mean,
okay, let me ask you
barbaric mentality or spirit is that?
Look at the English.
And can we continue as one?
Okay, look at the English you're speaking here now. Just imagine when they killed that thing. When they killed the English man you speaking, then some Christians gathered. They went and threw Pierre Muslim again. For the first time, it has not happened. The Muslims, when they want to attack, they will always remember. Let me tell you why Hausa fear Igbo man. Why do you think everything is happening? The Hausas are striking in north, striking in west, but they can't strike in the north. You know why? They have not forgotten in a hurry Biafra war. That is the truth. They have not forgotten Igbos for what they are. They have not forgotten Igbos for who they are. So they cannot just mess up with the Igbos. They can mess up with other groups, but certainly not the Igbos. Because why? Igbos are not fools. Igbos are not cowards. Igbos are fighters. They will take you to any level. So that's the reason why they cannot attack Igbo people.
And,
now, let me tell you.
And besides, I was in Kano State in 1991 when the Igbos were massacred. Just as what is happening in Jos, and the pregnant woman was brought out and killed. Her baby was also slaughtered. I mean, butchered like a fish. And the Igbos stood up. The Igbo community stood up and said, we are going to stop this madness once and for all. They took up arms and
that is it.
Hausa community.
They fled.
Yes,
I know. I remember. I remember.
And the emir of Kano
was pleading.
Have to intervene.
Yes.
And that's restored some level of sanity.
That is why they cannot cross the path of Igbos. Hausas can do their madness not where an Igbo man is, because they know what Igbos are. Like, supposing Igbos are like other religions, let's be looking at it. That's why an Hausa man can come to Yoruba land and do anything and get away with it. But certainly not in Igbo. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Do we take the silence of Christians in Nigeria to be a sign of weakness?
No, fool. That silence is what I call fool. You are a big fool. That's what it means. That silence is not the silence of holiness. Even the Bible, listen, Israelis are warriors. They follow Jesus. But when it comes to war, can you defeat them? They are equal to the task. So why did they go sit down to say our war is not good? You see, that's what I say. You need to have that action. But that action is what is lacking in the lives of the Christians in Nigeria. Most of them are looking.
Now, is it what Nnamdi Kanu saw ahead that he decided that no, we are not compatible?
See,
everybody should answer his father's name.
Is very right by saying we are not, and they know we are not. Hausas are not thinking the way you are. Hausa think they own Nigeria. It's like you don't understand this Nigeria. Hausa see this Nigeria We own Nigeria. That's how someone, an average how someone sees himself. It is only you, Igbo. This one I see yourself the other way around. But an average Hausa man sees himself that we owe Nigeria. See, let me tell you something. This thing is paining me. They should thank God for their life. I swear to God Almighty. If I am financially buoyant, I'm telling you what I would do. I don't mind recruiting 5,000 soldiers, training them.
Let's not say that,
But
so
anyway,
that it will not
this is
implicate
MC
you.
Grammar. Look at
We
my
are
face
here
very
just
well.
to share experience
So
and
what I'm trying to say is,
observations
listen,
of what is
Oga, wait,
happening.
I want to tell you something. When somebody gives you a shield, give him a shield back. When somebody gives you a shit, give him that shit back. When somebody comes with peace, give him back that peace. Igbo people are known to be peace-loving people. We are not the same. So we like, see, we like peace. But what I'm trying to say this morning, if you watch, if you go to your comment to say, almost all of them are agreeing to what I'm saying. You don't need to be a coward any longer. When somebody strike you, hit back. That is it. That is it. That is what I believe in. Don't look for my trouble, I will not look for yours. But if
Now,
you look for my trouble, I will give it to
the
you double.
military and the security operative will come and start apologizing. Is it a sign of weakness
Okay, wait,
of the security operatives from, of course, the failure to protect life,
okay.
which is the primary essence of
Military
governance?
mistakenly discharged bomb, killed people. What did they do? They apologize. What else do you expect your military to do? They mistakenly, ndara, foolish people. They mistakenly,
Don't address them as foolish
they mistakenly killed people.
because of the community guidelines, you know.
Okay, they mistakenly killed people. What happened? At the end of the day, they will apologize. So what I'm trying to say, see, I want to say something, please. If I'm on this, this life, I always say it the way I feel. So please, you may be watching me and you feel embarrassed with the way I talk. Anyway, that's your own cup of tea because I feel the pain. If you don't feel the pain, you are not a Nigerian. You are not a Nigerian. I feel the pain.
You are not a human, not even Nigerian.
No, that's the truth. I feel the pain. And because I feel the pain, I react the way I feel. So you cannot just come and say, why is this guy talking this way? You should, because he's Mr. President, talk to him this way. I don't do that.
Thank you so much,
Thank you very much.
for wonderful submissions here. Honestly, it is quite sad and unfortunate. I felt so bitter. I mean, words cannot express my feelings and of frustration, agony over people who should have celebrated the same Christmas as I celebrated with my family. Imagine lying lifeless. They are still recovering corpses. 160 as of today. What a horrible society. What a cruel society we found ourselves. We have Mr. Chinedu, our comrades. You're welcome to this political rumbos. And let's have your own take and what you feel is your own submissions. Before that, let me salute Sanko P. You said good morning. Thank you for dropping your comment. Wisdom in the day. Oche said, Mr. Chigozie, you people got here by speaking English without fighting. Okay. Well. We are here to intimate the masses of what is happening and to chart a way forward. We cannot continue losing loved ones because it has not happened to us. Does not mean we should be silent over the ordeal, over the pains of our fellow humans. It is quite unfortunate and very regrettable. How long shall we continue in this? Is that how society, is that how nations are built? Does that encourage coexistence? Does it encourage, of course, cohabiting? Yes, Fabian Wadike, good morning to you all. Good morning, same to you, Mr. Sunday Christopher. We are not here to paint Muslim. Okay, say the truth, please. Enough of Fulani. Okay, very soon they will hear from us. Thank you. Well, this is quite unfortunate. Those taking the lives of their fellow humans doesn't have recourse. If that thing happens to them, what would they also feel? How would they feel? My brother, you're welcome. Let's have your take. Good morning. Let's see what is your position regarding this. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to ask you how is your Christmas because we are pained by the level of casualty, massacre that took place at the eve of the Christmas and on the Christmas day. When they were preparing, those communities were preparing for Christmas, predominantly Christian communities. But unfortunately, the unfortunate happens to them. What is your take on that?
It's a pity in that state of the land.
Plateau, Jos.
Plateau, yeah. But unfortunately to me, I will not tell them sorry. You know why?
Mm.
Nigeria is a terrorist country. When you see white, you turn it to black. When you see red, you say red is green. That means that the country will not move well. In Israel land, we always call Israel. I respect Israel more than any other country in this world. Israel didn't believe that Christ died. If you slap a Christian, I'll turn my other cheek, he slap me again. Israel believe that if you slap me, I will not give you slap, I will give you blow and nothing. You feel the pain more than me give that slap. Christian, Christian, they're supposed to know that those people, they're always alert every time Christian want to do something.
They will lay ambush.
Then lay ambush. Christians supposed to always ready. If they shoot bomb, use magazine and bomb wipe those city, wipe those terrorists.
We are not encouraging violence, but the violence is what we are addressing because the government cannot continue to watch his own people.
We need to address encourage violence now because Nigeria is a violent country. Nigeria is a violent country. Their government, Nigeria government, didn't value the
Honestly,
citizen of the land.
this is a crime scene. It's a crime scene. It's very horrible. The videos I saw
It's very
battered
thorough, very bad.
my emotions, and I've not recovered from that.
It's very watch. Okay,
This is not the first.
From Plateau to
20 communities, over 20
I'm
communities.
coming from Plateau to Aso Rock is how many hours journey? It's more than let me say it's 8 hour journey. If you take flights, it's 45 minutes from Plateau to Abuja. 45 minutes of flight. We have president on ground. We have vice president. We have senator. We have House of Assembly, House of Rep. Those people is number one citizen of the land. And every year, every month, every day, every week, we are hearing one story or the other. It means that we don't have the president or whatever. Okay, look at our securities. The militaries, police, SSS, whatever. What is their work in Nigeria? Somebody from nowhere and come and wipe 180 people per one day. My brother, no.
Honestly.
Nigerians, their Christians need to wake up and wipe those terrorists out. I will not say a Muslim because some Muslims, they are nice people.
Of course.
If you go to Dubai here, if you go to Dubai, the way Nigeria
Is it not Muslim?
is a Muslim. Thank you. They welcome
Saudi Arabia,
people.
they're not Muslims. So what kind of demonic Muslim that will push you to kill your own fellow citizens?
This is
Are
not
they killing their own citizens?
It's
Yeah.
not the Muslim issue. This is the
Turkey
terrorist.
is not Muslim
terrorist
country.
people. It's a Turkey now is a Muslim country. Now you want to go Turkey now, you feel free and go to Turkey. But in Nigeria here, most damn not. They claim that God prefer. How many people you can go to heaven? That is nonsense believing. It's not
So
true.
those in Emirates that don't want to go to heaven,
I just
in
tired.
Dubai, Saudi, they don't want to go to heaven.
Just
Massacre
tired.
Nnamdi Kanu said, I will destroy Nigeria with the truth. You know what he stands for, you know what he represents. Uh, could this be one of the reasons, one out of the reasons why he said we cannot continue under one Nigeria that is destructive to our own citizens?
My brother, I respect Mazen Kanu. That is only man in this world I so much respect. Because all the whole world this man said, all of them is happening. Only one that remain that to Biafra to take in. Look at Nigeria. For how many years? No currency. How many years? No food. Nothing is moving at all in Nigeria. Nothing.
And people's
Nnamdi
lives are being
Kanu,
killed.
yes, Nnamdi Kanu tell Nigeria the truth about the terrorist country. Look at now. Come to president election, Muslim tickets. They succeeded because they want Islamic, the whole Nigeria as Islamic country. Two again, look at every day they must slaughter people. It's not killing, slaughter. Killing, they can kill one person or two beasts.
I think last month or early this month,
If
it was an error by the security
Security,
operative. They said it's an error.
eh,
Now another error has been committed. Where we are there when all these massacres were going on.
what Nnamdi Kanu said will happen, they will kill themselves. And what is happening?
And Gowon is from Plateau
From
State.
Plateau State.
What is Gowon doing? He's alive. His own people are being killed and
No,
destroyed.
go one, my brother, go one. What you plant is what you do. What you reap. Go one is among people that slaughter Biafrans. They support the genocide. They kill Biafra during the war and after the war. My brother, you will not plant coconut. You harvest pantry. No, you must harvest that coconut. That's what is happening now. Gowon don't have anything to say again.
The former head of state.
Former head
In your
of
own
state,
state.
in your state, they slaughter 100
People are being slaughtered.
108 in the Christmas day, where people that are rejoicing.
Where some communities relative comes back to celebrate with their people, only just to meet their death.
It's very
The
bad.
most horrifying.
Nnamdi Kanu they in prison now, or what do you call it, those people that hold Nnamdi Kanu. You say all the whole prophecy says happening. It will start on Nnamdi Kanu. What is happening in Plateau will happen in Igbo land. What is happening in
You mean it?
Plateau will happen in Igbo land.
You mean my parents would have been killed, God forbid,
In
and my community overrun?
in Ebonyi side, I think Ebonyi side is in Biafra land. Ebonyi side is a Biafra land. You know many people that die, they slaughter every day in Ebonyi state before ESN rise up.
Eastern Security Network.
Eastern Security Network rise up. You
Yes,
know
I
how
remember
many
those,
people, they
times.
kill from Anambra State, in Anambra State, before Eastern Security Network stand.
Even in Enugu, somebody yesterday
Enugu,
confirmed
the
that.
same thing. Imo State, the same thing. Abia State, okay, the one where happened recently, where Abokis they are selling their cows and everything.
Yes, unless to the governor
Alasoki.
discovered.
Without Alasoki, who know something is going on there? Those people they call the terrorists of the Nigeria in Africa.
What is actually their mission of killing the communities of Plateau State to take over their inheritance or their lands? What was really in their mind? What agenda are they trying to execute?
Okay,
And the security operatives are watching it. Nobody acts.
let me tell you, the agenda is that after Samanekwa, a prime minister of Biafra in exile, after Samanekwa talked with some people, they have the idea about issue of Biafra. their youth, the thing motivate them to follow the Biafra issue. What those people hear this, you know that small time Biafra will conquer those lands. They want to take it by fire,
You
by
mean
force.
Jaws?
Yes.
How does the map, how do you navigate through there?
Okay.
From Biafran land to Jaws?
Yes. Now, the way I say this now, when the Biafra
You
goes,
Jaws share any boundary with Biafrans?
they don't have common boundary. But
So how will that happen?
when time will come, security agency, they will invite Biafran to help their land, to rescue them for those terrorist country group.
Well, thank you so much, my brother, for your wonderful submissions.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of the days that is left for this year, and of course, a prosperous year ahead. We hope, honestly, that God will continue to spare our life. But then, the government, which is saddled with the responsibility of protecting life and property, must rise and live, of course, up to their responsibilities, must be alive to their responsibilities. And this is a nagging issue of concern, of great concern. Just watching several hundreds of men lying lifeless with their families, with their wives, with their children, even the toddlers. I mean, in the pool of their own blood in Nigeria on a very festive season. That, of course, leave my heart broken, battered, and shattered. I couldn't imagine this. This is not the first time, it's not the second, it's not the third. And the fortunate thing is that it might not be the last. What is the security operative doing? And of course, the locals, how are they doing? How are they taking the security of their lives and that of their loved ones serious as an issue of urgency? The incessant killing across boards, across the states, across the nations, across the regions of this country is quite alarming, quite disturbing, is quite very disturbing, honestly. People could no longer sleep with their eyes closed. I mean, they could no longer be safe, be secured in their own country. Is that a place you should call home? With the level of hostility, bitterness, I mean, are from the pit of hell, being expressed by some dastard elements who believe or think that their fellow citizens are taboos, are forbidden element. This is quite unfortunate. Sister Khan, let's hear what is your own take. You can express yourself. Good morning. Yes, Mr. Charles, you are welcome. Let's have your own take. This is quite sad. We just want to wind up this program because I'm becoming more emotional over these issues. Yes, I will destroy Nigeria with the truth. And the truth is now starting at us. What do you have to say over the issues? For instance, you say you have been in just before. Can you imagine the lives of people being wasted like animals? Even animals has some rights. Yes, there are some regulations and rules that deter you from killing animals recklessly. When you kill them in a sane society, you will be dead. You will be brought to judgment. The law, you face the wrath of the law, but here, even animals, even humans, I mean, there is no value for human life in Nigeria.
Good morning. Happy Christmas to all our viewers all over the world. My name is Charles. Because this is not the first time we are seeing this kind of what I may call pogrom or massacre going on in Plateau State. Yes, I was once in I started my university then, University of Jos, and one of the reasons why I left Jos then was because of these kind of issues. To be honest with you, during our time, there was a community we called Dogona Hawa. They came and they massacred almost everybody in that community. Aside from that, we also have a community called Maza, close to that University of Jos campus. They killed almost everybody, even a pastor's son, daughter, and that just came back because Jos and the Bauchi were very, very close. It's something, it's all like from here to Ogun State. It's a shame to Nigerian government that when people are supposed to be celebrating the birthday of our Savior, Jesus Christ, that was when a lot of families had been thrown into mourning. On the eve of Christmas, being 24th.
A kid, not even 22 months.
Thank you. On the 24th day of December, that was when they invaded into that particular community and killed almost 156 people. Were killed, were massacred. It's a
Still counting.
see, my brother, it's a shame to Nigerian government, honestly speaking, because we are talking about governance that we're supposed to be protecting the lives of its citizens. You do not tell me that most of these people do not know the culprits behind the killings of all these people, innocent Nigerians. Let's not forget the fact that these people are also Nigerians. A lot of individuals will be out there rejoicing that these people were killed because it has nothing to do with infect. It has nothing, what I may call side effects. It has not even affected you. It has not affected your family. But let's not forget that whatever that goes around comes around. The governors are not there. They are not even after the standards of living of Nigerians. Look at the way people celebrated Christmas. People are not even happy. Even look at the family that you just went in and you gave the rights. Most of these people were massacred. And you are the government of the day. Do you want to tell me that this government do not know the roots or the source behind most of this massacre, of which you need to go in and detach most of those things? But look at what we are seeing. A situation whereby most of these people cannot even give us account of what really happened. But it's not that they don't know. It's not the government of the day you don't know exactly where to go in and fetch out most of these evil people. Look at innocent Nigerians have been thrown into mourning. Christmas is a day that's made for you and I to rejoice. Even if you have money or if you don't have money, make yourself happy because it was a day that your Savior, Jesus Christ, was born. But look at the way most of this family in Plateau State, I feel their pains because I know what it takes. Most of these people that you went in and see, my brother, in the days of during that Dogona Hawa, if you see the way we are packing cops with most of these bulldozers, you will pity Plateau State. And then let's not forget the fact that this Plateau State has one of the highest number of generals. General Hussein is here. A lot of Nigerian generals are there.
I'm from Jos.
There's a particular place in Plateau State we call Lantan. They have the highest general in Nigeria. Go and Google the history. They have the highest generals in the whole federation. But what are we seeing? A situation whereby you allow most of these people to infiltrate in and start damaging your community. So they should wake up. If it is a government that is against you, you have to say no to that. Because you cannot allow most of the people that are in your community to start to wide away and be killed unnecessarily like that. It's a shame to Nigerian government. People are no more safe. Look at innocent Nigerians. When you are supposed to be happy, jubilating, crying. I remember that Eve was actually made for a lot of Nigerians to go to church. If you cannot go to church in the morning, you go to church on the Christmas Eve. But a lot of them could not go to Christmas Eve anymore because they have sent a wrong message. They have sent a wrong message to them. And what are the wrong messages? The wrong message is that innocent Nigerians has been killed, of which we are not supposed to fold our arms. And the government of the day are the one that's supposed to have put things together and start fishing out most of these culprits. But they will not do that. At the end of the day, they will tell you that innocent people will just go in out there and bring innocent people, and they will tell you that they have gotten the culprit behind the SS killings in Plateau State. Look at this is the kind of government we have found ourselves in. But it is not a new thing. The government of the day, we have seen a situation whereby most of these governors, they prefer, there is a joy on them whenever they see Nigerians dying. And it's not supposed to be like that. A good leader should have led by example. You protect the lives of your citizens. But we are seeing a situation where most of these people they are not even after the lives and the protections and the properties of these citizens. What they are after is nothing but their own selfish interest. It's a shame to Nigerian government when we are supposed to be happy, rejoicing. But what are we seeing? We are seeing pains and agony compounding a place like Plateau State. If you happen to be in Plateau State, you know Plateau State happens to be a state, one of the best states in Nigeria to be. Pending, is it the cold weather? Most of our brothers that are in abroad are used to cold weather. If you come back, Plateau State happens to be the best place for you to go because of the way the weather is there, the atmosphere, the weather is conducive. As if you are nothing but in all these European countries. But look at the way they have just destroyed that beautiful state that God have given to them. And the Nigerian government will just fold his arm and watch most of these people. At the end of the day, you find out that most of these people that are killing innocent Nigerians will be the one that will be drafted, that will actually be drafted into Nigerian army. So that at the end of the day, you find out that the same people that are killing average Nigerians will be the ones doing what? Enroll into Nigerian army. And it's a slap to Nigerian government. It's a shame to Nigerian government. What is the Nigerian security agency doing? Where are the militaries? Where are the police people? Is it only when crime has taken place? Is that when they will come out and start asking you where are they? Now is the time for them to show us that they can fight those crimes. The money, the investment, the budget they have been shifted to most of the defensive security agencies. So this is time for them to start telling us that those money should be working. The networking, everything. It's a shame to Nigerian government. Honestly, it's a shame. My sympathy goes to those family, because you cannot. How many can you sympathize with? How many can you leave aside? So it's a shame to Nigerian government. So let's always remember, what goes around comes around. If you think that whatever that is happening to them is actually what will make you happy, do not forget the fact that it can also come back around you, because you are a politician doesn't mean that you can stay there forever. Thank you.
Honestly, what does that tell about the security architecture of the Nigerian states? Security architecture.
My brother, if you are talking about the security architecture of Nigerian state, I think we have actually enrolled into a situation whereby you and I are no more safe in different states we find ourselves in. We are talking about Plateau State that's far much more closer. It's part of the middle belt. Are you getting me? Plateau State is a middle belt. And we have National State is there. Taraba is there. Don't forget the fact that there was also a pogrom in Taraba State. We are only hearing the one of Plateau State. There's also a pogrom, a massacre that took place in Taraba State. And now, let's not forget the fact that these are nothing but middle belts. We have Taraba, Nasarawa, Benue, and all these places, almost 4 states that comprises what I may call what's the name? Middle belt. And then the government of the day we actually fought this arm. If you go to Plateau State, is the mineral resources you achieve in Plateau State is very, very, enormous, very, very big in terms of, equipping the what I may call the infrastructural facilities of this country. We have that's what you call kusa. They use kusa in producing money. All this kusa, you go to water stream, you bring it out. Yes, I think when I was here, we normally goes for that is very, very black. You use water to wash it up. These are places where you will go and you find out that things are actually working. Plateau State happens to be one of the best states to be. A very, very conducive atmosphere. The state is very, very much good, but the politicians have decided, to have allowed everything to take place. What happens to the politician? You want to tell me that the politicians do not know anything about it because they have much more interest. That's what I may call interest in terms of financial interest that has been given to most of these politicians. That is why they give you the rights. They allow most of these people to kill. And at the end of the day, you find out that they are much more relaxed. Relaxed. Who is giving them the food? The food is there. Who is giving most of these bandits food? Who are they? Who are those sponsoring them with money? Who are those sponsoring them with with some of the equipment they are using?
Ammunition.
The ammunitions. The politicians are there. So these people, they know much more about whatever most of these people are doing. So it's a shame to Nigerian government. So the federal government should go out with their excessive security men and fish out most of these evil people. So that at the end of the day, Nigerians will close their eyes. Plateau State, it's a shame that you cannot work within a month without hearing that somebody has been killed in Plateau State.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
my brother, for expressing yourself here. Thank you so much. We have David, just a few minutes. David, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Chigozie.
You are back to base.
I'm back to base, and then
How is
it's always
Akwa
our home is fine and then peaceful. Thank God for the journey to and fro back to.
I said you should bring stockfish for me, so I should be expecting it. For
That's no issue. Probably after the interview, we'll get yours for you.
Okay.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
Yes, the massacre in Plateau State rises to 160 and still counting. What is your take on the eve of Christmas and the Christmas day when people are celebrating just as we are celebrated here? Unfortunately, we are massacred and killed. Even children were not spared.
It's quite unfortunate at this festive season when most people are celebrating the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. Some persons still derive joy to put sorrow in the lives of their fellow human beings. And one thing I want to say is I want to condemn it is that now I condemn the governor of the state. Now your people have been butchered, your people have been killed. You still have that audacity to come pay Ashiwaju a visit on what ground? You know, even when the governor forum, chairman of the governor forum, which is in person of the governor of Kwara State, gave you an invite to come visit Mr. President. You should have stood your grounds and see, I am not coming to visit the president until the president does the needful. People are being killed in my state. You still have the infantry to come to the presidential villa here in Lagos, to marry with the president.
With the body of your fellow citizen littered.
Is that in the states, and now later,
and the president have not gone to see such a
now you came. I listened to what he was saying yesterday. He said he came to facilitate with the president on Christmas. What sort of nonsense is that? Now the people who voted you to protect them are being killed, butchered on a daily basis. You sat in Lagos yesterday drinking with the president, dining with the president. Who is supposed to call out the president, even the governor of the state? Tell the president that the president, you need to sit up. My people are being killed. I'm so sorry. See, yesterday I was so devastated for a governor who swore an oath to protect people. Your people were killed on 24/25, eve of the Christmas, and then even the Christmas day. Yesterday you flew Plateau State
to
with other governors to come facilitate with the president. That man, see, if I were an indigent of Plateau State, yesterday I would lead a massive protest for him to resign. That is the number one take of it, because the president himself is not even saying anything about it. On this ground, we are even giving the president, we are even supporting the president. That
it doesn't. That action simply means that the lives of those ones doesn't matter. It doesn't count.
That action simply means that the life of those ones that were killed are worthless. Since we are second-class citizens in this country, what if now if it was a high-profile person that was killed in the states,
they would have mobilized all the.
You would have mobilized all the state resources, apparatus, all the government agents to fish out the killer. But it's because those ones, they are just second class. They are commoners,
third class citizens
like us, and then the governor too. You don't have to come to Lagos State and do what? Sit in your state. You are elected. The president is what elected. Stand your grounds. Tell him what you want. Now you coming to me is as if he came to beg the president to secure a state. Yesterday, they were drinking wine. All the governors, they were drinking wine. They were drinking wine, and people were being killed.
Lying lifeless. Thank you so much, David, for your wonderful submissions. We just have a few minutes to stay here, and before we wrap it up, honestly, it's as bad as you can imagine as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Master Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, said, I will destroy Nigeria with the truth. He had been canvassing, of course, for the restoration of the Biafran state because he said that Nigeria is no longer habitable. The continuity of Nigeria is a subject of controversy. Following the insecurity, working the entire people, the loss of life, and it appears that life has no value in Nigeria. Just as Plateau State, where over 160 indigenous, predominantly Christian communities who are preparing for the celebration of Christmas ended up in body bags, lifeless. Even their children were also killed. They were not spared. Your take on that?
It's very painful for us as a also citizen of the country, Nigeria. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu is on because I call Nnamdi Kanu a prophet. He have said this long time ago. Moreover, Nigeria. Can I talk about church? Our church, our so people call people that present us as a church. Can let me first of all talk about calm because I will talk about myself before I talk outside. I talk about calm. Let me let you people know that you people are deceiver. You people are deceiving us as a Christian. You people are betraying us as a Christian. Because of 10 kobo you are correcting over there in Abuja. You refuse to tell the government truth. You know people know who is the killer of all this rubbish. You go there and hear you people talk today that that is a bad thing or this no, okay? And you people are supporting Tinubu. Let me call him by name, Mr. President Tinubu. You people are supporting him. Tinubu said, go and fetch you out. Fetch the governors out. Fetch the senators out. Fetch also you out. You, Mr. President. Politicians, you people that are killing Nigerians. There's nothing like terrorists in Nigeria. There's nothing, one single terrorist in Nigeria. I don't believe that it's a town to leave Nigeria and go abroad and import ammunition. No, it's you people. It's you senators. It's you governors.
The politicians.
Yeah, automatically. I never say I'm remotely that have visa to go Russia, South Korea to import ammunition. It's you people. Stop lying for us. Tell us open clear that your people are the people that are killing Nigerians because we want to rule. Californians. That's what you people are. You people want to rule Nigeria in a broad way, killing people that you people are ruling in name of terrorists. I want to let you people know there's nothing like terrorists in Nigeria. What we have is a political terrorist. What we have in Nigeria is a political terrorist. You people are people that sponsor them. Stop lying to us that the terrorists. Who is terrorist? Who sponsored the terrorists?
That the government cannot fish out.
The government that comes fish out. Complete 2 days. They operate in.
They were killing. So
complete 2 days. There's no army. There's no police. There's no air force.
To come and rescue
But the other day, they enter to bomb just like that without no information. But this time around, they're killing complete 2 days. Not stopping. And there's no police. There's no army. There's no air force. There's nothing. After they